Hello and welcome back, everyone. Let's go see how Remus is doing. Looks like Remus is having problems selling it. And he apparently knows where it comes from, which makes me really question why he wants this so badly. If you're really an expert, shouldn't you be able to tell the difference? The other people could. I was about to say. That's what it looks like. Them's the brakes, kid. And I need to turn this down now. I do turn up the volume when there's a cutscene, but I constantly forget to turn it back down. So that's a problem. We could show you. That's not too bad. I don't trust this guy. Not very likely there. I think he scammed us. Crap. My fears have come to pass. Well, we may as well. Darn it. That's okay, though. We made a pretty good impression with Master Mel, so we might be able to help out. And we have Remus back, so that's something at least. Also, I forgot to get Alex a good sword, which probably would have helped out in that fight, at least slightly. Though I was running a little low on cash. We never asked you about him, though. Well, that didn't work. But he does have a point. We can't call ourselves proud adventurers if we keep asking people for help. So, let's go find this guy. And no, you can't get Nash back in your party for this. Trust me, I've tried. So it's only up to us three to do it. And this is gonna suck quite badly. 'Cause I'm nowhere near ready to finish this next dungeon. You again? Wow, that's surprising. Okay, maybe it's not the same guy. I thought it was Brett. Great, some guard you are. This is a special gimmick for this dungeon. Special switches that will lower bridges. Hey, that rhymed. Time to see the first enemy of the sewerway. Sewerways, I mean. The Grog Snake. With Explosion Staff, you can hit all of these guys, since they're close together. And the rest of your party members can't do much of anything, really. Not that you need them. The experience isn't all that good, but you get lots of silver. I think starlights are going to be necessary in here, if you don't want to get murdered. Which, trust me, will happen. This really does show you that the game doesn't screw around. Ow. You can tell enemies in this game love to poison you. And that, as they say, is that. With the amount of silver you get here, you can build up a decent amount really quickly. Which I will say that you really should do, because dungeons in this game aren't really that easy to go through, and you may have to use more than one starlight in order to survive. So you'll be buying a lot of them. So getting a lot of money here is a pretty good idea. And if you don't have Explosion Staff by this time, well, I'm pretty sure you have to, since beating the Saline Slimer I think is impossible unless you're at a certain level. But I'm not sure about that. Ooh, Starlight, awesome. This is also the point in the game where they're a little nicer about giving you stuff to fight with. And now I'm out of stuff. And I'm not using my Starlight yet. Vigor learned. Or Vigor, or whatever. What does that do? Increase attack power. By himself. Between that and Luna's powering up skill, you can make Alex into, like, a death machine. Go back up here to heal a little bit. As you can probably tell, I'm not going to get much accomplished, so what's there to talk about? One thing I forgot to mention is, since I don't think I've noticed this yet, Null is voiced by one of the chipmunks. It's something I was going to mention, but I never got around to it. By the way, you can't leave town. Yeah, Ramus is being a little jerk about that. Let's see. And no, I am not going to be either Let's Playing or viewing the Sega CD version or the remake. Because I have gotten a few requests to do that. Okay, I haven't gotten any real requests to do it, but I'm surprised someone hasn't already. Though I did talk to some of my friends about it. And supposedly, and this is really a big thing for me, people love the remake. And I don't know why. I mean, it looks pretty and all, but they changed the voice actors, they changed the way everything is designed, they changed the dungeons. Oh god, that's my biggest complaint right there. Because the dungeons look terrible. I can't buy any weapons yet. Oh well. And I just don't like it. Like, so much of it has changed. Though I think changing the voice cast is my biggest pet peeve with it. Because I think I love the voices in this one so much that hearing anyone else do it, it's just not the same experience. Of course, I've noticed this with a lot of remakes, actually. They already have voice acting. Because they can't get the same people to come back, so they have to change the cast. And in most cases, they don't sound as good, even to new players. But not much we can do about that, I guess. Though I did hate Xseed's attitude when they made the remake, though. They said in one of the interviews, "We feel that the original cast just wasn't up to snuff, and we're gonna choose much superior voice actors to take their places." Yeah, because when I think very superior voice actor, I think Yuri Lowenthal. Really, Xseed? Come on. I know some people like him and all, but if you're going to insult a voice actor from a previous series, you don't pick Yuri freaking Lowenthal. That's like insulting. And I'm about to die. I better heal. This is why I'm not fighting these guys without skills. Because then some of my people might die. Though, come to think of it, I haven't showed you what happens if my people die in battle. Though, you did see that almost happen. Also, if you would have lost to Master Mel, you wouldn't have got a game over or anything. Another Starlight. It would have just continued on, and Mel just would have said that you've got a long way to go, but you're still going to be a great Dragon Master. So props to him for that. Now, this is also the part of the game where stuff actually gets done. Like, so far, we've really just been traveling to and fro, doing random things, but this is the point of the game where it's really hard to explain, but you'll see what I mean. Escape song. Wow, Ramus got a whole range. Go him. Send enemies away. If you really don't want to fight, that's a nice skill to have. Problem, however, is that I really like to save her MP to use with other stuff, so I'm not going to be using that very much. Oh, and before you start asking, well, why don't you just pause the recording and do all this training up? Trust me, people, I'm going to be here a while, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time tonight to actually finish this place up. So that's why. Trust me, if I thought I could rush this, then I would. Because I like to actually have progress in my videos. I don't want it to be just a bunch of random fighting. Well, I don't mind a little bit of it, but I don't like to bore people either. Which is why I try to think of something to talk about. Though I am running out of ideas, so I'm just gonna stop the video now. Oh, it's 15 minutes. Well, that's fine anyway. Next time, we're going through the sewers and getting the Dragon Diamond back. See ya, everyone.